lovelies. I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good week. Welcome back here to week 3 of August for me. So it's just a normal cash out video. We're on a journey here to kind of financial independence. 2022 is my consolidation year, get everything straight, get everything sorted, and then 2023, fingers crossed, I'm going to really hopefully start building those goals and building the ways that I need to sort of get to that financial independence. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please stick around. So today I'm stuffing £295, which is my week 3, but first I just need to clear out my other envelopes. So these are the envelopes that I keep in my purse, and then just taking it out of my everyday binder as and when I need it. So I've got nothing left in miscellaneous, nothing in social, nothing in food, and spends I've got 25p and £15. So I am going to pop 25p just in my little change jar, which is getting nice and full now, and we'll change that up at Christmas. And I'll put that 15 to one side while we just see what else we've got. And then I've got nothing left in food, nothing in fuel. Self-care still got 75, I think. 20, 40, 60, 70. So self-care still got 80 rather. And I'll add that today. Social's got nothing, this has got nothing, Spends has got nothing, giving and experiences has got nothing. So I'm going to put that £15 back in experiences, because that's what I'm kind of treating my fitness. But actually bear with me, I just remember I've got some new thingies in the post, so bear with me 2 seconds, I'll just go get them. So I got these new envelopes, mainly for my sinking funds, but there was one extra in here which is fitness. So what I'm going to do is take experiences out of here, pop fitness in here, pop that 15 in fitness, and then we're all good, and then I'll do the rest of them. So they're slightly different than the other ones I've got, but I don't mind that. I think it's like nice to mix it up sometimes, isn't it? Right, so now my binder's all out. Sorry, this is really annoying for you, I'm sure, to watch this, but I forgot that it was open. So has everyone had a good week? It's finally rained here, which actually felt like a bit of a treat after all the hot weather we've had. Probably just watched it out the back garden earlier, just pouring down. So hopefully that will kind of help everything. And I can't believe we're kind of at the end of August. It's almost September, and yeah, everything that comes with that. So yeah, time is just flying by. So I'll deal with those in a minute. So those are my binders, and what I'll just do is I'll pop these back in here, so that when I stuff, everything is together. And what I tend to do is just the categories that I think I'm going to use more when I'm out. I have these little ones, because some I know that I only ever spend kind of when I'm at home, if that makes sense, or like going out on special. So I keep things like spends just on me, just in case I see something or want to do something. But other stuff is a bit more intentional usually, and I can always borrow it between different categories. Right, so today is week 3, I think. Find the right page. Week 3 of August, there we go. 27th to the 2nd. I can't believe it's going to be September. So today I'm going to stuff 295. So if I just count that out, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180 in 20s. 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. And then 5 left over, so that's 295. So that is at least right today. So I'm going to put 100 in food, but actually what I did, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, is I've started using the Jam Donut app, which is essentially a cashback app, where you buy gift vouchers. So what I did was bought a £200 Sainsbury's voucher last week, and that meant I got, like, I think it was about £6.50 cash back straight away, regardless of when I actually spend on the Sainsbury card, if that makes sense. So as soon as you make the purchase of the gift card, you get the cash back rather than having to wait till you spent it. So I will pay myself back that £100, because obviously that's essentially gone straight onto that this week. but what I'm gonna do for September's budget is preload a certain amount on the app for food, and then just keep a little bit of extra for me. So I tend to do my weekly shop at Sainsbury's. My food money covers my food, my husband's food, the dog's food, all our cleaning materials, and our toiletries. So I think what I'm going to do for September is like say it's £400, maybe load 300 onto the app, and then like keep 100 back just for anything ad hoc, and see how we go. But it seems to make sense just to get cash back for something that I'd be buying anyway, and also is quite a good way of budgeting in terms of just keeping control of the what's on the gift card and stuff, and watching that. So I'm gonna keep using it, and then at Christmas use the cash back for something. So between cash back and the savings jar and like my sinking fund, like it's going to be like a really comfortable Christmas, which is nice. So that's food. Fuel is getting nothing. Self-care is getting 75. 20, 40, 60, 75. And those of you who watch my channel regularly will know that I went on a lovely little spa trip with my friends, which is actually not too bad. It's a local spa to us. It's just opened, but they don't do treatment, so it's just like the pool and the sauna and stuff. But so it's £25 for a couple of hours, which I didn't think was too bad. And we got the full spa experience. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing that again. That was really like a nice way of doing it. Social gets 30. And with it being bank holiday weekend, we've got a couple of social bits planned, so that will come in handy. Miscellaneous is going to get 10. Spends is getting 30. So again, with the bank holiday weekend, I'm sure that will get used up. Giving is going to get 10. And then I should have, I thought I only had 20 left, but I've obviously got, oh, so it should be 275, not 295. So I'm going to put that 20 back there. See, I always get this wrong every single week. And then the final 20 is going to go into fitness, because I pay for some swimming classes and things like that. Not swimming classes. I pay to go swimming, and I pay for boxing classes. So I book those, but I've just booked up for September's, so I'll sort that out after we've done that as well. Okay, so that £20 can go back into my rollover. That is my cash stuff for this week. And just because I can't read my own writing, I thought it was 295, which is always handy. And then these are the additional ones that I'm going to add into my sinking fund. So this is my sinking fund folder. And what I have done is the snowball method. So the ones at the back, so vets, health, gifts, emergency, they're all fully funded. And what I'm currently doing is working on building them in order. So I did it both in sort of size, order, and priority. So I did the emergency fund first, stuffed that to 1,000, and then I've stuffed 250 into gifts, 250 into health, 500 into vets. So I've currently got 810, I think, in the car. Yeah, 810. So I've got £10 in physical money, and then I've got two £400 placeholders. But my annual car insurance is coming out this month, which is going to be 340, I think. So I'll take, so that's in the bank already, which is where the placeholders are for. And then this will come down this month, but then I'll restuff it next month, if that makes sense. So I'm aiming to have, I think, 1,500 in there to cover repairs, MOT, and annual insurance. So that will be the next one. Then home, I'm going to stuff. I'm aiming to get 1,500 in home. I'd like some new sofas, and that'd be great if we could do that before Christmas. Christmas is going to get 1,000. Like I said, I have got my cash back and my change and various other bits, but I'd also like £1,000 just for everything. I think it's going to be a bigger Christmas this year, because obviously last year still a bit COVID-y, wasn't he? And we didn't have a Christmas party at work, for instance. So this year I think it's just going to be a bit more social. So I'm already booking like Christmas fairs and things to do with my friends. So I want to have quite a lot of money to just enjoy that and enjoy it as it is. Treats is doesn't get regularly stuffed. What I do is just top that up with any extra money I've got at the end of each month. Clothes, I'm on a no spend year for clothes, so I've not bought any clothes since I started my budgeting journey, which was 6 months ago, and I have to be honest, I've not really missed it at all. So I'm definitely going to aim to make it to the end of the year without buying any clothes, but if and when then I might decide to stuff things. The only things I really need replacing are another pair of black jeans, because I wear those a lot, and a couple of black t-shirts, and that's it. So really not expensive. and it's been really good for just eradicating all those kind of wants and stuff. And then, as I say, all of these are stuff. So emergency stuff, gifts stuff, healthy stuff, and vets. And then what I do is if I dip into these, so like gifts, I've spent £50 from this month. What I'll do is when I do my budget next month for September, I'll restuff that up to its maximum. So I'll add back in the £50 that I've spent. So you're not starting from scratch every time. And I much prefer this method because I don't feel like I'm constantly catching up. So I know that I've already got several of these stuffed and it's nice. So what I'm aiming for is by the end of the year that these will all be fully stuffed. So by Christmas or by January, these will all be fully stuffed. And then these are the extra ones I want to add in. So experiences I already had, and I haven't really budgeted for that this year. I've just done it out of social. But there will be things next year, like maybe a holiday, that I want to add in. I'd quite like to go to Wimbledon as well. I've always wanted to go. So maybe next year will be the year that we do that. So that's for kind of big things, experiences. So my treats is kind of, I guess, what I want to do in terms of, like small things I might want to buy myself, but experiences is like the big stuff. And then these are the other sinking funds I'm going to be stuffing next year, hopefully. So I've got one for business and one for financial goals. And then I want to get month ahead, so get a full month ahead on my bills. And I wonder if I will actually... So I think I'll do a month, then do my other sinking funds, and then come back and maybe then do 6 months, because it would just be great to have a 6-month buffer. If one of us got sick, if like we had another pandemic, like something happened, just knowing you've got 6 months worth of bills kind of tucked away, I think would be really helpful for us. So for us, that would probably be like our basic bills and say food. So I'd probably be aiming at £2,000 a month, I think. So on top of the emergency fund we already have. So yeah, I think that would be good. Or maybe I'll need to top up our emergency fund. I don't know. Like I'll need to think about that, but definitely month ahead. Appliances. So things like dishwasher, washing machine, fridge, freezer. Like my fridge, freezer, I moved into this house like 15 years ago and it was here and it wasn't new then. So God only knows how old that is. So as and when that goes, or a dishwasher or washing machine, just to have some money saved up for that. So I think I might set 1,000 for that, just so that if they all went at once for some reason, like the Hoover, everything, I've kind of got it there. So appliances is one. New phone, because I spilled a drink on my phone and you now can't hear it when actually anyone rings you. Which, as it turns out, hardly anyone ever rings you on the phone, and like I use it mainly just to like browse the internet and stuff, so it's not a massive issue. But what I'd like to do is, when I can renew, which is next June, is buy the handset outright and go back to SIM only, because it just costs a fortune, doesn't it, when you're paying the handset back a month. And I'd just rather pay for the phone outright. So again, I probably want about £1,000 to buy a new phone as and when that. And then car, which is going to be the big one. So my car currently has done about 120,000 miles. It's still running fine. It's really good. But this year was the first year that I had a really big MOT bill. It was like £1,000 to correct all the work that is done. So my aim is to drive that car into the ground. But at some point, maybe in the not too distant future, I will need to replace it. So I definitely like to start saving quite a lot next year for car. So but I've also got a bonus coming, so maybe that'll be touched up, but topped up even with that. But I really want to be focusing on the financial goals as well. So my aim is really over the next few months is to build these early ones up. So get car, which is like running, insurance, MOT and stuff sorted, get the home done, Christmas, and then move on to these other ones, which are a bit more sort of chunky, I guess, but would give really good peace of mind just if anything went wrong. That, for instance, if something broke, we've got the money just to replace it and not worry about it. And equally, month ahead or months ahead, just thought that as well. So yeah, just working towards the big stuff, I guess. So that was a bit of a ramble, sorry, but I just remembered obviously that I've got those in the post. So that was that. So thank you very much for watching me on what was a very weird and complicated cash stuffing at times, but always good when you do it. So I will look forward to seeing you in my next video, which will be my week 4 cash stuff. And then we're into September, people, and everything that brings. I love autumn myself. I'm a real autumn girl, so I'm excited about the seasons changing. It's been like a fantastic summer, but yeah, I'm ready for autumn, I guess. So I'm looking forward to that. Hope you have a good week, whatever you're doing. I'll see you in the next video.